Spirituality. My name still remains with the West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstition, and of course, the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about speaking heal of the dead, speaking heal of the dead in Africa, especially in African spirituality. In Africa in general, there is this notion, this mindset, this philosophy or ideology that it is very bad or it is wrong to speak ill of the dead. Meaning, when somebody died or have died, we should not say anything bad about the person. We should not speak anything evil, even if the person was a criminal, the person was a living abomination. Even if the person was giving us problems in this life, the person was a what they say persona non grata, unwelcome person, an idiot, a jackass, or a Negropean European or a European African Negropean. We should not say anything good about them. We should just sugarcoat them, dress them. He's a good man, a loving father, understanding. Even if the white bitter, they will say make you not talk anything bad about him because he don't die. That is the way to do it. Is this right? Today I want us to analyze this philosophy because it does not agree with my stew and tomatoes. It not sweet me for belly, and I don't behave like that. When people die, I talk about them the way they live their life. That is the way I do my own thing. Say I be different person before. So this thing that they keep saying and they keep doing is a wrong thing. Recently, one big man, let me just call his name, a former president of Nigeria. They say Buhari don't die. We wake up yesterday. Where he kill him? They say he died for London. They not even tell us where he kill him. Whether he die of old age, he die of anything. We don't know how he died, but they say he died. The next thing they say make people they cry. All the news have been filled with, or how they call that? What are the you commentaries or a commentaries? There's a grammar. Like the guy was the best president in Nigeria. He was a good man. He was this. He was this. No one. But this guy, he's not good like that for real life. Now we know him now. He used to be our president. Everybody knows him. He was not that good. This is a man that swore that if he did not win election, he's going to make the country ungovernable. This is not that kind of man. This man that was a tribalistic bigot during his time. This was the man that is responsible for the proliferation of groups like Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen. This was a man that was actually talking about policies, pushing policies to spread the hegemony of the Fulani empire in the whole of Nigeria, trying to create an grazing ground for all of them in every state, trying to seize all the waterways, trying to do things to promote this Fulani expansion and Islamism in Nigeria. This was a man that squeezed the economy, put Nigeria into a state of indebtedness, a quagmire of indebtedness to IMF and the World Bank. This was a man that did so many things. If I start mentioning, what did the rice pyramid scam? That was one of them. So many wayo was in his government. How many times they removed fuel subsidy and they did not remove it? Under his economy, former CBN president, governor, almost stole the country blind. A lot of bad things happened. This was a man that connived with INEC to rig the last election we did to give it to who he wanted to be a successor. INEC deceived the whole country that they are going to do electronic transmission without any inch. We were all deceived. People came out to vote. The result of their vote was not transmitted to INEC. And nothing happened in that election. Very painful thing. People were beaten, brutalized, ballot boxes were snatched, People were threatened. Some place people did not even vote. People stayed in line for morning till night. This was a man under his regime. There was a lot of pain, tears, and blood, kidnapping, ritualism, terrorism, even train was hijacked. All this, nobody, lack of accountability. Go and look at the news today. They are singing his praises like he was a messiah. This is a man we all experience. We all knew about the Lekki massacre. People died, people were killed. We were under his regime. They did the EndSARS protests, which was one of the biggest protests in Nigeria. Police brutality. So many bad things happened under this guy. I can be saying this all day here now. He has died. One guy Kurukere death. They say make people start to cry. In fact, today is even public holiday. This is the only thing I will say I have really benefited from his regime. Public holiday because he died. Okay. Now they say we should not speak ill of the dead. Why are they saying these things? This is the reason I want to talk about this very topic. Some people believe that if somebody died, it's major three main reasons that they say you should not speak ill of the dead. Number one, if for your own safety, if the person died, maybe a bad guy or anybody, maybe you didn't like the person in his lifetime, and something somehow happened, and the person died, and you start saying the truth that yes, it's a good thing this person died, it was not contributing to humanity, you are happy that he died. If you say these kind of things openly, first of all, you will be the prime suspect. This is what people will think. They will say you are the person that killed him, that you have something to do with the death of that person. That is why you are happy that he died. If there is any police investigation ongoing, just know that for you to be happy that somebody died, you will be the first person on that list for investigation. For you to come out openly to be celebrating the death of another human being, it means that that means the person's death benefits you in one way or another. So whoever is investigating, we want to put you as a prime suspect. This is how they do. Somebody dies in a family or in a place, the next day, see some people celebrating the deaths. Then we want to know why those people are celebrating why this person dies. Why are they happy say he died? They want to that you are the first suspects. First automatic suspect, because you are jubilating. You didn't show any remorse. You haven't given reasons why that person should not be alive. It means you have something to do with the death. Police will investigate you first, and you will get in trouble. They will start checking about your life, looking for any loopholes, anything you have done in the past. If you are doing anything illegal, they're going to bring you out into the spotlight, and you will be in problem for celebrating. This is the main reason when somebody dies in a place, don't speak ill of the person, especially if that person is close to you in real life. Maybe you're working together, you're in the same family, you are in the same locality. If the person dies, and even though it's a bad person, you should not say anything, because if you say something, somebody will go and report you. I heard him jubilating. I heard him said this. He said this. He's happy. The reason you are the prime suspects. So for your own safety, do not speak ill of the dead. Number two, they are afraid that even if the person is not close to you or nobody will investigate you, the family of the dead person will put you in their bad book or their blacklist. Oh, my father died, my mother died, you were jubilating. They know, they saw you, they heard what you said. What you have just done is that you have created enemies into the future. So the family of those people that their person died, if they are loyal to that person, they are going to put you inside their black book for the rest of their life. Oh, when my father died, this one was celebrated, I'm going to deal with him. They will wait for an opportunity to teach you a lesson. Anytime they have any chance to do something bad to you, they will not hesitate. They will even help to facilitate it, because they will see you as their enemy. You are jubilating when my father died or my brother died, even though their brother is an asshole, even though their brother is a bad person, is a menace to society. For the fact that you jubilate, you celebrated over his death, you are their enemy for life. And it's not advisable to be creating enemies, especially powerful enemies. Tomorrow is always pregnant. You don't know those people you are looking down on today. They might become powerful tomorrow, and we want to deal with their perceived enemies. So the second reason you should not speak ill of the dead, because you don't know what might happen tomorrow. If the family people hears it, their mother, their brother, their sister, their close friends, they hear what you said, they might put you into a bad book and plan to do something bad to you in the future. So for that reason alone, do not speak ill of the dead. This is why they say it's also a wise saying. Then number 3, they believe that if you speak ill of a dead person, especially if they even do something bad to you, that immediately they died, you should forgive them. This is a Christian perspective. Forgive your enemies so that God will forgive you. This is bullshit. This one, I don't agree with it at all. If it's the first 2 reasons, I stand by the first 2 reasons. But this third reason and the fourth one I will talk about, it is bullshit. If somebody died, nothing will change the fact that the way they live their life still remains the way they live their life. Forgiving that person after they died will not make them a good person. It will only make you a conspirator in covering their crimes. Yes. You forgiving that criminal without the person asking for remorse, without the person even seeking justice for the crimes that person commits, you forgiving them just like that. You are a co-conspirator. And this is not good. It means that you supported the lifestyle of that person, and whatever bad thing the person did to you was a good thing. Because most of this time they claim in Christianity and all these useless religions that when somebody hurts you and the hurt or the bad thing they did to you makes you a good person, then that bad thing they do to you is a good thing. I don't believe that philosophy. Okay? Doing people evil things like that, taking people's wealth, taking people's integrity, taking people's dignity, taking people's honor, it's not a good way to make somebody a good person. Okay? You're just like a bully or a thief or an abuser, getting pleasure from abusing people under the guise of you are disciplining them. That is not the right way to discipline people. Somebody do bad things to you. Maybe the person is a child molester, or the person is a wife beater, person is a thief. Then when he died, you just forgive the person, or the person is a winch. Those people that have evil minds, always thinking of doing evil in the family. Those vampires, as in fake pastors, fake relatives, evil neighbors. There are so many of them. Many of them are Christians, by the way. Now the person died. You will just forgive the person. Forgiving that person like that, especially when the person did not seek your forgiveness in real life, it means that you will like to see that person again. And you don't mind that person being around you. You miss the person. This person will have a chance to reincarnate into your next life in the future, because you forgive them, meaning you can tolerate them. If there's any chance of that person reincarnating, their karma will be attached to you, because you didn't shake off that. You enabled them in this their dastardly behavior. You love the bad behavior. So the person can easily reincarnate to attach themselves to you in the next lifetime and keep doing the same bad things to you, because you like the bad things. You wish the bad things to happen to you. You don't mind the bad things to happen to you. It's okay for the bad things to happen to you in your next lifetime. So you allowed it. It becomes part of your life path. So we should not forgive this kind of people, and we should not cover up their crimes. Forgiving them like that. Like this man that did all these evil things to Nigeria now. If you watch the news now, the way the news is, I was so ashamed. Una don't forget this guy, Nana, and I can't believe in a sense. Assuming I don't know him before. I thought he's a better person. I thought he's a better man, but I know this man now, not being rulers before. This guy went up here. Now, see, they want us to forgive him. No. We must talk about the bad things, the mistakes that he made, so that future generations will not emulate this kind of man. I think they see him. If we accept the man like that, future generations will want to do bad things and expect to be accepted when they die, to be celebrated when they have died. This is wrong. We should speak against it. It's against the law of natural justice, equity, good conscience, and good deeds, and even good living. What is the point of living good? Now, many good people have died. Nobody remember them. But this criminal died now. See what they do. Goodness will not be rewarded anymore. So it's a crime to be good. Now, bad person, they can't be respect like this. Bad person. What the good people, they don't die, we not even hear their name. It is not fair. We should say it the way it is. If we copy this now, this bad guy do all these things and he died and he's celebrated during death, what do you think, what message does that send to the future generation? It sends the message that you can get away with murder. You can get away with stealing people's destiny, with living a very bad life. And you will still be celebrated when you die. It sends a wrong signal to the future generations. They will wipe your slate clean. They will wipe everything, all the bad things. Nobody will learn from your mistakes. This is what it is. So I stand against it. If somebody died, be honest. How did they live his life? Let it determine the kind of way we will treat him. We need to be learning from our mistakes, not covering or whitewashing them. All this tonight is spoil Africa. So when criminals or thieves are celebrated when they die, why the good people, the good masses that work all their life, they die, they bury them like rats. Nobody remembers you. Who will want to emulate good things anymore? Your good man is a fool. A good man a mugu. They will say na mugu. You not get sense. You not live your life way. So where is the goodness? No point to be good person. Let me just do the bad things. Then I will get my way. This is the way of the world now. This is the message we are sending to the future generations. Now, something we see, something we know. We see white una dependent to blue. Koro, he never even reached 3 years old. Which they come up for power here. You know, never forget what this guy do us. You people have forgotten so soon. Now, so it be. Okay, we'll leave it like that. It's very painful, Sha. They will say you lack forgiveness, you lack empathy, you lack this. Then they craze. People need to be treated fairly. When you do not treat somebody fairly, and you tell the person to accept it like that, that is his destiny, how would you think that person will feel? That person will not be happy. You didn't make people happy. Now you want us to make you happy. You're forcing us to make this guy happy, make his family happy. For waiting, we should say it's called a spade a spade. This is how it is supposed to be. Now the way I see him be this. I dey talk and the way I see him. Then the fourth reason that they say you should not speak ill of the dead. They believe that if the person die, he kind of have some one kind of superpower that if you speak ill of him, he can be able to do some things from the realm of the dead to you. He can curse you, can X your life, can do some spell on you because he's dead. Now he have power of spirit, can just vanish and come and mess up you. He's hired. That is BS again. Men superstitions believe. Who don't die? Many people that die, they don't even know they are safe. Once you die, especially a very spiritually conscious person, when you were living, most spirits, when they die, they don't even remember this world anymore. They have gone very far. Their soul have transferred far from this earth to wherever God's know. Nobody knows. They don't even care about this life anymore. Immediately they escape this reality. They are not coming back to come and slap you if you say something bad about them. Who don't die, then they come back again. Don't be afraid of dead people. Okay? This reason is another religious reading for putting fear in the heart of people. We should not speak ill of the dead because they can come and mess us up because they don't die, they don't get one superpower. That is BS. They don't get any power. Okay? The living have more power than the dead, in case you don't know. So, some people die stupid, some people die conscious. People die anyway, they die. Fools also die, wise people also die. When somebody die, you have to weigh all these things before you say your piece. Okay? You have to weigh all these conditions. Based on how they die, how they are close to you. If the person is so close to you, you keep quiet. If there's a general place you see, you mind the way you talk when somebody dies. This is just a general thing, because depending on how close you are to the dead, people will determine how they will react to you when certain words come out of your mouth. So this is what you should know. All those superstitious belief that it's BS, forgiveness, something, then is dead, have one power, then God will record you. Then if you speak ill, you die, they'll speak. I don't care about all this one. If I die, as far as we are saying you talk about me the way I live my life, I don't mind. I will only get upset. My spirit will only get upset when you're lying about me after I'm gone. That is when my spirit will be very angry. If I die and you say the truth about me, I will not be offended, even if the truth is bitter. I will not be offended. But if you're going to be saying something that I did, things I was not doing, now that time I will come after you. I'll come after you with all the thunder when I get. I will strike you with all the old thunder. Now so me, I go do my own. I don't talk and so. If you want to talk bad things about me, say the bad things while I am alive. Not when I am dead, because if I am dead, you're going to say bad things about me, things that I did not do. You're going to be saying I did them. You better be sure that I will come for you. If I don't get you, I will come for your children or the ones in the future. I will wait those ones for front. We get that capacity for African spirituality. If you, as far as you're saying truth about me, I don't mind. You do am, yes, you do am. I'm okay. But if you start spreading lies about me, then I will get upset. So I talk about people the way I see them. When somebody dies, I don't know how to. I am not that diplomatic. There was one time one of our guys, one very useless boy, guy man, very useless guy. This guy was, when they say, a total asshole. He was a total asshole to everybody. He was wealthy. He was arrogant. He was stupid. He was a noise maker. He was a non-entity. One day we just hear say that this guy don't die. Say some people shoot him in the afternoon. They shoot and die for afternoon. People should surprised, but I wasn't surprised. This guy is a bad person. He didn't talk anyhow before. People didn't talk anyhow. They insult people up and down. It's something normal that this kind of, it don't go last now. You don't go insult somebody we don't know who they be. Now they don't mind him. So when people pretend to say this guy was a good guy, no. Everybody know he was a bad guy. He not be better person before. I look at the situation. I didn't know what to say. I said, well, it don't happen. It don't happen. Who get load will carry a load. That was how it went. But I did not say he was a good person. People were trying to say, well, when they say this guy, I've said this guy not good. You don't know this guy will insult people every day from morning to night. He not be good person, no. The guy is a very bad person. And I believe that after when that kind of person died, the universe will be happy. Although a lot of people were happy, but they were just pretending. They don't want to say anything. This is how it is, because if you say something, they will say, maybe your hand is dead. They'll go and be looking for a list of all the people you have quarreled with in your lifetime. Oh, he quarreled with this one that day. He's a suspect. He quarreled with this one. He's dragging money with this one. All those people you have problem with, they will all become prime suspects. So you don't speak ill of the dead. This is why they say this. But when somebody dies, especially if that person is a public figure, we should be at least, we should not be economical with the truth. Some people should talk about your good things, then we talk about the other side too, so that people will learn from your life. That is the way they do it. But the way they do it in Nigeria, it's like the person not get any bad side, immediately they die. One day, maybe this guy where they rule us to Baba Blue, we go see payment, and they go talk like say the guy not get any bad side. That's what Nigeria just feel. It's a funny country. But what this does is that it sends a wrong message to the youths. That is what they are failing to understand. It sends a wrong message to the youths. And we should put this in mind. They say the trouble you brew today, you will drink it tomorrow. The kind of examples we are setting today, we're going to reap them tomorrow. Okay, it's not a good thing. If somebody do bad, make the talk and say do bad, so that people will learn. We should not be emulating bad characters, emulating mediocrity, emulating incompetence, emulating corruption, emulating lack of responsibility, lack of accountability, emulating idiocy, spiritual illiteracy, emulating stupidity, emulating ignorance, emulating religious indoctrination, barbaric mindsets, emulating and borrowing of money, lack of shame, going to country to be begging for money while you are sitting on oil, diamonds, mineral resources, manpower. You're sitting on all these things, but you will still be holding cap, going to country begging for money. We should not be emulating all this stupidity of all these leaders. It's a very painful thing. Do you know what it is to be ashamed to see your president going to other countries to be begging for money, begging for loan, a panhandler, and you are sitting on millions of natural resources? It's very painful, very painful. All these things, we need to talk them. We need to talk and make devil shame. Now that kind of person don't die now. You can't expect me to be happy, to be weeping, to be crying, oh, I not miss Sam. To be pretending. You can't expect me. I'm not like that too. I cannot fake emotions. I don't get any love for this kind of people. I should rather be happy. Maybe take one bottle of beer to take step. I will say, thank God. -1. This one not try at all. This one fail. It don't go. -1. I'm about 13 billion in next in line. I cannot be pretending when I know the things. I witness them. All these kind of people. What in this country they turn to? What in Africa they turn to? We know they get sense again. Nobody can just stand up and say the truth. All of them just they go to tia. You see the kind of people who will get, and they say that make Africa want it better. When we are not in touch with reality, when we cannot be honest with our situation, when we are not even true to ourselves, Africa want it better. If we take 100,000 years, for we to be, we need to be sincere with ourselves. We need to be open to criticisms. All this over-sabi when people they do. I don't know who they send them. I don't know who they are trying to please. But it's not a good thing. It shows us that we are not in touch with reality. We are pretenders. We are hypocrites. Very, very hypocritical of some certain news channels in Nigeria that claim to be independent, that claim to be critical, that claim to be actually fighting for true justice, but hiding lies and not being able to say any truth, taking brand envelopes under the table. Some people say that they rise every morning, that they rise to lie and hypocrisy every morning. The people know themselves when they talk about. They don't fall now. And the country with this. So we should not speak ill of the dead, but we should not lose lack of foresight in talking accountably of the dead. They see everybody will give account. Some people write that for their Bible. This is the accountability we are talking about. When somebody dies, how he live his life should be accounted for. Accountability of the person's life. Now the account with the talk. How did they live their life? This is giving account of the person's life. Let's give account of Buhari's life. Whether we go give am good. If say now you be the justice for heaven, maybe you are Anubis in ancient Egyptian spirituality. Do you think somebody like Buhari will go into the realm of the ancestors? If somebody like Buhari they am the judge, you put the axe against feather. You should say Buhari go fit enter inside the Amente, go fit enter the realm of the ancestors. You should say that that crocodile no go chop the axe. If you are the angel in heaven, Because if person like Buhari boss at, he wear white and white, say he won't enter. You go let her enter. You go let her make you give account of your life. Oh boy, how you live your life? This place, how you do am? Yeah, how you do am? Yeah, how you do am? Yeah, how you do am? But you not pass this exam. You fail where you get 2/10. You need to go write this exam again. Go bounce am. You not try. You not try. You not go enter this place. You not fit enter. You failed. See the account where they give am for TV now. Like say you get over 100/100. Make we dey talk sense for this country now. Who not try, not try. Make we dey talk true. Make we dey shame. Now people papa go just dey lie for a living. Say there be newscaster, there be journalist, there be presenter. These are people mama and papa. Oh. How their children go behave. See the next generation of Africans. What a shame. What a balulous balu. You don't reach time we go turn the English language upside down. Because this language said the people who won't teach us, they're not even better people. They be thief. You not get what I want to talk past to. So if person live bad life, make we dey give proper accounts of how the person live his life. Make we give balanced accounts. It must be balanced. Okay, not one-sided. Now so it's supposed to be. All this not speaking ill of the dead is to cover the crimes of so many criminals and idiots. We will not cover your crimes anymore. We go give balanced accounts. If I die tomorrow, give a balanced account of my life. I will be very, very happy. I will be happy. I go even come meet you. I go dash you money from the spirit world. I go even help you. If you say the truth about me when I die, you will become my best friend. But if you spread lies about me, you'll get me and you will get problem. That's how it just be. So I don't talk the one when I want to talk. Anybody can still talk their own. So this is what I have to say. You know, like what I want to talk. May take a year go nakwo. May go hug transformer. What I see for television plus what I witness, not be the same thing. And I go talk my mind. So anyone you want to do, you should speak ill. You want to do, but speak according to your capacity. That is what I would. If you know, say you get capacity to wage the consequences, you can speak. We're supposed to have freedom of speech. We are all victims of the problems of the country. We are all victims of bad government, victims of our experiences, victims of circumstances in this country. So we have the right to speak. Now, who wear shoe, I know where the shoe for the pain now. So now, so it just be. So things have happened. So it don't happen. We leave the rest for divinity to judge. Somebody die, somebody not die. We still there as we dey, and we still survive. And we thank God for that one. So this is what I will say today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel, and most especially when you subscribe, it's the enable all notification sign so that anytime I post videos, shorts, articles, memes, you will get them for your notification feed. And by all means, also help me to share this channel. This channel is dedicated to truth, investigation of the truth of African history and spirituality. This is what I teach here. So if you love this channel, you love truth, share the channel, don't hide the channel, talk about the channel, and support me. I do a lot of things. I have an inner class program where I teach African spirituality, from the history to the science to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. If you want to learn the whole thing, the whole 9 yards of African spirituality, you want to learn it fast. You want to cut away from all the noise, all those distractions out there. You want to know the authentic truth of who we were before the inception of Christianity and colonization and how we got into this quagmire. I will give you all the evidence, etymological, documented evidence. I will teach you all those things. Join my program. It's not expensive. Ignorant is much more expensive. Then if you want to buy books, I've been able to write 3 books so far that will tickle your fancy. This one is on quantum physics. This book is the first book written on quantum physics in the whole of West Africa, even Africa, as if I never see. This book talks about the study of the invisible particles of nature. as in things you cannot see with the naked eye, the spirit world. African spirituality is also the study of the spirit world. So African spirituality is simply African science. So if you want to know this intricate connection with a lot of hard evidence, this is the book. In this book, I covered extensive topics. I covered time travel, space travel, negative space, negative time, origin of quantum physics, nuclear physics. I even talked a bit about plasma physics. I went into the evil forest. I talked about it, analyzed it. I talked about the wormhole, the black hole, dark matter consciousness. What is the embodiment of dark matter? I covered many topics here that will open your mind, expand your consciousness, and bring you up to speed with what is happening in the advanced world of science. So get this book. It's very, very important. This one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, I was able to put over 200 spells in this book. Spells for love, protection, wealth, prosperity, and different kind of illnesses, different herbs you can use with all the botanical names. Very easy. Get this book, access it, practice this book. It will give you more knowledge of nature, expand your knowledge, expand your understanding, and it will increase your capacity. This book will never go out of style. Will never be faded. This book is for eternity. Get it for your children, get it for your loved ones. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Now wait you not know now your mates stay past you. Know your way, not because na advice. Know your way, know thyself is not an insult, it's an advice. We need to know ourselves. So the know thyself tradition continues. This one with whispers of Amente, pathways to ascension. Talk about spiritual ascension, ascension of the soul. How to cultivate yourself into a God man or woman in this life. How to connect with authentic, original African deities, deities of empowerment, transformation, of spiritual evolution, deities that are part of nature. They are science, they are metaphysics, how to make contact with them. Whispers of Amente will balance your skills before you transcend into your next life. Very powerful books about African spirituality. I'm currently writing the other one. In fact, it's almost in print itself. Within about 3 weeks, the book on plasma physics will be out. Very powerful book. I've been able to touch the subject of plasma physics. I told you guys that I need to write that book. Nobody has written that book in the history of Africa. I would like to say I am the first person to have written that book, and you will see that book very, very soon. Plasma physics is in the making and is going to come out of this world in the shortest possible time. Within 3 weeks, it will be in my hands here. So be prepared for that. Powerful things are coming in this day and age. We are doing this work, and the work is moving forward, it's progressing. For that alone, I am grateful. So I thank you guys. You can buy books if you want to buy spiritual objects, meditation beads, your perfumes, soaps, native shock, cowries, all kinds of things we use in African spirituality. I sell them. You can contact me. You want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that as well. And apart from that, I thank you very much. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.